Day 3 of the Louis Vuitton Cup semi-finals, do or die day for the Swiss challenger Alinghi Red Bull Racing and for American Magic. 4-0 down, they had to win to stay alive. First race, Ineos Britannia versus Alinghi Red Bull Racing. Wind delays, it was quite light, marginal at the start, but good enough to race, and Alinghi early across the line, got penalised, did its penalty, but managed to hang in there and stay in touch early on with Ineos. But by the second mark they were 1 minute and 10 seconds behind. But as that margin was clocked up, Ineos Britannia had sailed into a light patch and were off their foils. Alinghi took the lead, then they were off their foils, Ineos was off again, but this time Ineos was seriously in trouble, and at the halfway mark Ineos was still wallowing. The Swiss were 8 minutes and 43 seconds ahead, and really what we saw from there on, it was slow motion. Both of the boats off their foils for much of the time, creeping ahead, and the race became a race against time. There's a 45 minute maximum time limit. The question was, could Alinghi creep across the line and get that vital 1 point in time? It did it with 3 minutes and 38 seconds to spare. The Swiss stay alive, and on we go to the next race, Luna Rossa versus American Magic. Again, a wind delay, light weather, an even start. Luna Rossa narrowly in front and crossing several times. The boats crossed. The Italians 17 seconds ahead of the first mark, and at the second mark there were several lead changes, and at the third mark just 3 seconds separated the Italians from the trailing Americans. This was one of the best races we've seen so far. However, at the fourth gate, with the Americans looking ahead, Luna Rossa decided to try and dive down inside them at the mark. They got it wrong. They ended up off their foils and wallowing, and American Magic simply sailed away. Basically the Italians didn't get going again, and the American Magic won by 3.3 kilometres, and leaving Patriot alive in the contest. Tom Slingsby and his crew get to sail another day. There were to be, of course, 2 more races, but there wasn't enough wind and the day has ended. So it's a reserve day the next day, so 2 more days before we resume this contest with Luna Rossa and Ineos Britannia 4-1 up.